Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video creating 4 eye looks just using eyeliner, just pencil, eyeliner, nothing else. We are creating these beautiful looks. I think they work especially well with deep set eyes because with our deep set eyes, we already have our crease created. We already have the shape that you would want to create before doing these eye looks without using any eyeshadow. So I'm just using eyeliner today. I think the looks are beautiful, perfect for day and night, last you during the summer heat, no fallout. So if you guys would like to see the looks, well, these are 2 of the looks. The other 2 looks and how I created these looks, then just keep watching. So when I'm using pencil liner, there's a couple different brushes that I like to use to blend them out with. One being a nice dense angle brush, something really thin. I'll also use this tiny little concealer brush from e.l.f. just because it is so small and dense. You can get it into little smaller places. And then I also love using just a square dense brush. So this one's from e.l.f. too, and this just buffs out eyeliners really, really well. And if you don't have one of those brushes, you can always just use a Q-tip. I'm going to go in and use a brown liner today as well as a nude liner instead of black and white, something a little less harsh, a little bit more of a natural look. We can kind of get it to look more like a contour for the eye, let's just say. And eyeliners are it's just a lot more convenient, especially during the summertime, to just use a little bit of eyeliner, like no fuss, especially say if you're on vacation or somewhere warm and you don't want to do a full eye look. You can still get some impact and like a really pretty look just using an eyeliner pencil. So I'm going to go in on this side first and kind of do like a darker outer crease, outer V with the eyeliner. So I'm just going to go in about halfway. So I'm kind of just like filling in that gap on my eye and just gonna drag it more straight out. And then I'm gonna go in to the waterline a little bit and just drag that about halfway down my eye. So we've just kind of thickened up this outer lash line, and then go into the inner corner on the upper and lower waterline. So it's looking just messy and harsh right now, but now we are going to go in with our buffing brush and just start buffing that out. And you just bring it more like up and outwards. And just buff it out as far or as high as you want it to. I might even pull my eye a little bit taut, just get a smoother look. You can kind of build that in your outer crease a little bit as well. Just buff it out. You can come down a little bit lower too, underneath the eye. And just keep dragging it in because it's kind of just going from really dense to just a really light look. And you can do that on top as well. And just drag it all the way out. And like you just get a nice, precise look. And now we can go in with the nude color if we want to. We can just leave it like that, or we can go in to our inner corner with the nude tone and just brighten that up a little bit. And then I'm going to get a different brush, obviously. We don't want to mix that in. That is too thick. Go in with this one and just blend it out. And that's just brightened up our inner corner just a little bit, and like, how pretty is that? Just a simple look. I'm going to pop on some mascara so you can see how it looks finished. All right, so this is the finished look. How easy was that? 3 minutes and you get this nice, beautiful look, simple look with just using eyeliner. So we will go to the other side now and create a different look. All right, I'm going to start with the brown again, and this is kind of a little bit different. I've seen it a little bit lately. It's not really popular yet, but it's doing your eyeliner. So just kind of following, because my eyes are downturned, I'm not gonna try to go straight out or up to lift it. I'm just gonna kind of follow the eye shape and just follow the eyeliner a little bit more like in a downward position. So it gives you kind of like a doughy eye. So I'm going to start really close to my lash line and just follow it all the way down. Again, you don't have to be really precise because we're going to blend it. And it's kind of just creating like just more of a doe eye, let's say. And then you're going to go in to the inner corner and add a little bit of liner there to draw out that inner corner. And you could tight line on the inside as well. So that's creating that thicker lash line. This one I'm going to follow a little bit more along the lash line instead of stopping halfway. I'm going to take my little tiny brush and just buff that along, but not out so much that I'm really blowing out the eyeliner and losing that line, because you could definitely go in and just keep smoking it out and really diffuse the line, and it would just kind of be like a shadow. So I want to still keep the line but kind of soften it so it's not so harsh. And then again, I'm just going to pull on my eye a bit, and I'm going to buff it out again to soften the line, not to necessarily blow it out like we did on this side, almost creating a look like we have eyeshadow. I just want to soften the eyeliner, but I want to keep it close to my lash line. Because I don't want to like drag out too much of the eyeliner down my eye. I just want to drag it out just a little bit. So you can see we've just softened it. Still really dense. We've still got a lot of the impact around the lash line. You can kind of go in to the lower lash line as well. So I put on some mascara, and this is again a quick 3-minute eye look. It really gives a different effect to the eye. Like, it just made my eye look a lot bigger and just like that doughy eye look. So I think that looks really pretty, especially with downturn eyes, because you're kind of already following the shape of your eye. So it just kind of elongates it. Just, I don't know, look, it gives a really cool look to the eye. So this is the first look, more of a smoked out outer V. And then this is the second look. So we're just kept our line really close to the lash line, smudged it out ever so slightly, and continued our eyeliner more in a downward effect and then just in the outer corner. So now I'm going to take this off and do another couple looks. I got most of the eyeliner off and just added a little bit more concealer around the eyes after cleaning them up. So for this eye, we're gonna do kind of like a smoked out look. So you can just use eyeliner and just get like a simple smoky eye. It won't be too messy because you're not gonna have fallout with eyeshadow, and it'll just be so quick and you'll still get that same look. And they'll be more day wearable. It won't be so dramatic. So again, I'm going to go in with brown. I think brown works really well with blue eyes too. Brown works well with any color eye, and it's just a lot softer of a look, but it helps pop the blue eye. So I'm just going to take my brown eyeliner and just follow along the lash line. And this time I'm going to kind of bring it in the upward direction on the outer corner, going like up and out. Just gonna follow along the whole lash line. Again, it doesn't matter, you don't have to be precise. I'm just gonna put it in the lower waterline. Basically, you're just outlining, I'm just gonna kind of tap it in between the lashes because I don't want to just draw a straight line right under. So you're basically just following the shape of your eye. It's going to be so simple. We're going to take our square brush again and just hold the eye taut and just start blending it out. Just blend it out up onto the eye. Blend it going up. So we're getting a nice sharp angle. That again, like with eyeliner, you're gonna get a sharp angle as opposed to eyeshadow. Just blend in the inner corner. You can kind of I'm just gonna kind of follow the inner corner shape too and just round it off and buff it out on the lower eye. And then what you can do to intensify it a little more, I'm going to take my little brush so I can get in that inner corner. I'm getting fallout from my mascara, not the eyeliner. So you just got a nice smoked out eye look, nice wing. You can even take, where is my black eyeliner? If you want to make it a little bit more dramatic, let's take the black liner and tight line the upper lid and just go into the lash line. I'm just going to go on the outer corner and then take my little brush blend that into. So we're getting more depth on the outer V. You can just follow along wherever you want some color. I want a little bit more color on this outer corner, so I'm just gonna buff that through. Yeah, I just wanted to fill that little space. So I added just a little bit more mascara, especially more to the outer corner, and you just get a nice smoked out eye look just using 2 eyeliners. Simple as that. Place the eyeliner where you want it and then just buff it out and just create whatever shape you want. I wanted more of a wing. I wanted to fill this gap, so I just buffed along with the little square brush. Super affordable. They're from e.l.f., so very affordable brushes, and you get a lot of drama with just 2 simple products. All right, for this eye, I'm going to try to do something a little bit more unique and just kind of be creative with it and see, kind of have an idea in my mind. So let's see if that works out. So I'm going to go in with the nude color first. And this cool eyeliner is from Essence, and it's up to 16-hour wear, extreme lasting. So it is waterproof. So again, Essence, super affordable brand. Love them so much. I always used to use the nude eyeliner back in the day opposed to white. Like, we would just kind of do that if you didn't want to wear eyeshadow, and like I really didn't in high school. You would do that just to brighten your inner corner. So also the lower waterline. So I'm going to go in to that area first. It's not as harsh as a white pencil. This one is pretty bright, but it's not as harsh as a white liner. And I'm going to go in right into the corner, and then I'm going to wing this out. So I'm creating that negative space with liner. Is it called negative space? I don't know. I'm creating a white, like a light nude wing. And follow along on the inside. And now I'm going to go in with my brown pencil underneath, as close to the lash line as possible. I want to be more precise with this, so I'm kind of being careful where I put it. With a smoky eye, you can kind of let it go where you want it to, but I want to be a little bit more precise with this look. So I'm going to start with the lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with the smallest of the brushes because I want to be meticulous and get a cleaner line. So I'm going to follow underneath that white line. And now I'm going to go on the top line, and I'm just going to fill in, again, the lower of the spaces just to kind of create a straight line across my lashes. I'm not going to go right across. I want to go on top again of the white line. And instead of just drawing a line, you can kind of just poke. So it's not so harsh and you have a little bit more control. And I'm going to blend over top. And I'm going to kind of blend inwards. I'm going to blend on top of the brow bone line. I'm going to keep this lid space light. Kind of creating a little V right here. So where I placed the bright liner, I'm just going to go again in between there, just a little bit. I just popped a little bit of color there. I'm just adding a little bit of contrast and a little bit more depth. So keeping that light liner there, just adding a little bit more depth with the brown. So I added a little bit more mascara, and I really tried pulling upwards on my top lashes just to create even more of a gap between the lower lash and upper lash, and just get that light line going through. All right, this is the finished eye look for this side. Just something a little bit more unique, something a little different, and still dramatic. Still just using 2 eyeliners, 2 products, and you can create a really cool look. The best thing about like the eyeliners and blending them out, they're not as messy as the shadows. They're a lot easier to control, like where you want to go. You get more of a precise line with the eyeliner as opposed to eyeshadow. You kind of have to keep building with eyeshadow. You got to clean up those edges afterwards if you want something really dramatic and clean looking. So just using, you can do this with any color too. You can buy any color eyeliner and create these looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the looks that I created just using eyeliner. Let me know in the comments if these are some of your tricks, some things you have tried, or if you are going to try them out. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.